right. Doing another session this morning because I want to test out a new setup. Testing this microphone right here. And yeah, so I need some people to show up and let me know if this is actually sounding okay. Let's see, are we everywhere? We've been having a hard time with YouTube lately, haven't we? Yeah, YouTube still not working, but let me know in the chat when you show up. Just say hi and let me know if you can hear me okay. So I'll wait until some folks. Oh, nice. I still can't see comments inside of Restream, which is really annoying. I'll just drop these over here. But right now, it sounds like... where's my desktop? These folks on Twitter say it sounds good, which is great. I'm going to be doing a live stream with James Clear on... Now I got to remember when that is. Just give me a second here. I think it's... Glad it sounds good. Wow, lots of people on Twitter today. Sounds good. I'm going to be doing some live coding as well, just to test it out, test out this setup. But let me just see when this live event with James Clear is, because I think I'm going to make it public so everybody can hear it. Where is that? Oh yeah, January 24th. At 10 a.m. Hey, Sammy, how's it going, man? Good to hear ya. Oh, apparently I can't respond to you, but I see your comment. Let's see here. So, yes, the round table with doing a live event with James Clear on January 24th, 10 a.m. Pacific. So that should be good. His book, Atomic Habits, probably one of my favorite books I've read in the past couple of years. Tons of really actionable stuff. It's like a productivity book I actually liked. So yeah, just stay tuned for that or put it in your calendar, January 24th at 10 a.m. All right, so let's let me show you what I want to work on today. Is this live on YouTube working? Oh, it is. Good. All right, so let's let me show you what I want to work on today. Is this live on YouTube working? Can I not see YouTube chat? Man, this is really broken. Let's actually see if I can respond. Can you see this on YouTube? Okay, it's on YouTube there. It's just weird. I didn't see Davis's. Weird. I didn't see Davis's chat. Okay, so this is what I'm going, last episode, I started going through this tutorial, build a quote application using Laravel View Part 1. How's it going, Incredimike? I'd love to hear your thoughts on Restream at some point. Yeah, I can show you folks that really quickly. This is Restream. It basically allows me to consume one feed. This is the feed right here, and syndicate it to all of these different channels. So all at the same time. So the idea being that I can, just record at one place, and then Restream does all the heavy lifting to get it everywhere else. It's pretty cool. I can update all my titles all at once, right? And it also has this chat application here that allows me to chat with everyone. It's pretty rad, for sure. Oh, wait a second. Oh, now my window's not correct. Hold on. How come I want this to be left? There we go. Yeah, it's great. Oh, and by the way, while I'm on that topic, this is the new preamp I'm testing out today, and this is the microphone. So this is the first time I've used a preamp, and this is the one I bought. It's $100 Canadian, and has 2 inputs. So as far it seems pretty good. Normally I use a different mic, but this is a shotgun mic that I thought might be good. This way the microphone's not right in my face. Technically I could put it off screen even, but for right now, for testing, I decided to just put it right there. All right, so let's go back to this application I was building last time. Oh, you know where I got stuck last time was Postman. This is what I'm going to need your help with. Yeah, I got stuck here. So this is going to be, when I tried to do a post, oh, I need to run the server anyway. Okay, so let's go back here and kind of review what we've done so far. Here is, inside of chat, is the URL if you want to follow along at home. And again, if you're just joining the chat, just say hello, wave, like the video, give some hearts, let me know that you're here. And yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so what we're going to build, this is what we're building. This is the demo right here. It's a kind of a quote saving, a way to save quotes. What's another good quote? Oh, I had a good one in today's episode of my podcast, Build Your SaaS. This is a good one right here. This is Jason Fried. So if I wanted to save this quote for the future, I could do that there. And then it just kind of a place to collect quotes, right? Can delete them. And so I got stuck doing, trying to get some sort of response from Postman last time. So let's see if we can get unstuck with your help. So let's go into the directory. Oops. And then cd back and quote app. And I'm guessing I need to start the server again. Okay. And let's see if it's running. Okay. Let's remove this as well. And now let's see if that, let's see if we can get any sort of response from Postman here. So I keep getting this HTML. I don't know why. There's an error. Something's not right here. And this is kind of what I need your folks' help with. I have an error. I can see that. look at preview mode on Postman, you need to create the database. I think I did that last time. Let's go back down. How do I get MySQL going? So let's go back here. It's something database related. Okay. Looks like some required values are missing. $500 internal server error. This is what I'm seeing. Parameter value for the post. So it's trying to do a create and you aren't sending values. Do I have any seeders in your project? I don't know what that means. What do you mean seeders? What? Pitch and Nate is right. It's trying to create and you aren't sending values. So we haven't built the front end yet. So I'm guessing I must have done something wrong in here. Change Postman to get, to just get a list. Okay, let's try that. Is your API quotes path for GET requests or POST requests? SME1 leet. I don't know how to do that. Okay, you don't have an API route set up for GET. In Postman, you need to set up a key and value. Key is content. Whoop. Content. Oh, what the heck? Content. This is a quote. Oh, is that correct? Did Andy on software just get it right? Does that look correct? Sweet. Okay, so is that what we wanted to do? Normally you would send as body with JSON. Okay, so is this kind of a, not a failure, but a failure of the tutorial? Body. What's this? Body. This is the weird part, is this tutorial. Oh, I see. See, if I didn't know what I was supposed to look for, but now that I zoom in, content, this is the very first quote for now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I just didn't know what he was, I just didn't understand. So let's get the quotes. Localhost API quotes. Okay, so localhost. Let's go to get, and then localhost API quotes. Is that what I do? Oh, leave as post? Is that what he had? He said get. Get quotes. Okay. All right. So that's right? I just don't have it as pretty. There we go. Okay, so this is correct. And if I go to localhost API quotes, it's there as well. So you're saving records now. Onward. All right. Andy is getting impatient. He's like, "Come on, dude. Let's get to the next thing." So in the first part of the series, we were able to successfully build the back end of our quote application using Laravel. We went ahead to also set up endpoints to post, fetch, update, and delete quotes from our database. And lastly, we tested the functionality of our API by using a tool called Postman. In this tutorial, we will complete the quote application by building a front end with Vue.js. This will be my first experience with Vue. We want to be able to achieve the following: post a new quote to the server, retrieve all quotes after they have been saved, and finally edit and delete quotes. Before we proceed, open up the source code for the first part of the series in the code editor of your choice and run the application. It's important to keep this running, as one of the objectives of this tutorial is to... Okay. Here we go. So we're going to make use of Axios, which is a promise-based HTTP client for... I don't know what that means, but I have heard of the Vue CLI. I saw Evan demo this at Laracon. So let's do that. I'm gonna create another tab. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna install Vue CLI. What happened? I don't get what just happened. Install. Just run npm. Install. Okay. I'll just do this then, right? Here we go. This is always the most exciting part of all of these videos, is the installation part. Just watching things install. All right. Deprecated, npm is moved. I'm guessing that's okay. Next. So, by the way, just so I understand what's going on here, is this just a comment? Is that what he's trying to say there? This is a comment? For a dumb beginner like me. Oh. I don't want to create... Oh, I need to go up. Uh-oh. Is that going to be weird, though? Oh, I see. Oh, I should have made a whole other directory for this. Oh, well. Oh, that's just a comment. Okay. See, these are the things that if you don't understand it, you wouldn't know that, right? And it's such a stupid thing to trip over. Like, I'm just assuming that anything here is a command I'm supposed to run in the command line. All right, so let's do this, see if it works. Project name. You will be prompted to enter project name, author, and others. This should initialize our app. Okay, so I'm just going to hit enter. And then, yeah, you don't know what you don't know. But that's such a silly thing not to not know. Yeah. How's it going, Darian? Good to see you, man. Thanks for saying hello. Keep that as the author. Sure. Do I want to use Sass? Oh, I just said no. Well, hopefully, I don't need Sass. I just hit enter by accident. So let's install some dependencies, see what happens here. More fun installing stuff. Yeah, man, maybe. Well, this is a pretty weak form of development. I'm just copying and pasting what this tutorial tells me to do, but it's kind of cool. Every time I do one of these, I learn something new. Even if it's just like this is yeah, so Narroy Crofts, we already did the back end in Laravel. We did the back end in Laravel. All right, there's a high severity vulnerability. Holy Dinah. Should we just fix it? What do you folks think? Yeah, what do you guys think? Should I just run, should I run this to fix it? NPM audit fix, or should I run the update instead? Run npm install g. Okay. I just listened to Pitch and Nate. He's been with me a long time on these live streams. Thanks, Nate. Thumbs up. All right, so let's do this. Brett Kelly, good to see ya. Yeah, man, I don't know either, but I'm just trying to learn. Can you teach? I'm almost 40 years old. Can you teach an old dog like me these tricks? All right, so we got a new version now. Should I get more details? Should I npm audit just to see if I've got problems still? There's still one high severity vulnerability. I got 6.6, which is the new version. But there's a high security vulnerability. What do I do? Should I fix it or get nervous? npm audit fix. All right. Dioglanes says npm audit fix, but I gotta wait for Nate. What does Nate say? Do I want to npm audit fix? How do I? There's a way to whisper to Nate, but I don't know how to do that. probably a cache package. All right, well, let's just npm audit fix, see what happens.
Let me show you what I did to my login first, just to make sure that what I did that makes sense.
Some sort of breaking change. This is where I need I need Freak. Is Freak still here, or did he leave? Isn't he the package magician? Okay, I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to screenshot this for Freak and say, this stresses me out. It's probably not one of his packages, but... So now we're going to run the application. Don't do forcing. All right. Whoa, that just brings things right up. Welcome to your Vue.js app. Sweet. Evan, you build some good stuff here. All right. Since Vue offers developers the ability to use a components-driven approach when building web apps, we will create more components for our code application. Vue CLI already generated a main component that can be found in source app Vue. This will be used as the top-level component for our application. Maybe I should open this up. Yeah, everyone keeps wanting me to take these Laracasts, but this is funner, Miguel. Why do that when I can hang out with all of you? Darian, I'm using Restream, which allows me to stream this to Twitch, Periscope, etc. If you use my thing, I think we both get some free stuff. Oh, wait, you can't see that. You're in Facebook. I don't know why I can't comment in Facebook. This is annoying. I'll post this in here, and then there we go. Comment in Facebook. This is annoying. All right. So, what am I doing next? Oh, yeah, let's open this up in Visual Studio. So this was the back end that we did in Laravel. We're going to open a new one. We'll open up the front end code app. All right. And what was he saying? He's saying app.vue. Let's look for that. App.vue. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, should we install this extension? Sure, let's do it. Vue tooling for Visual Studio Code. I do have to say, for beginners, Visual Studio Code, sorry, is my favorite so far. And all this like live code sharing and being able to do collaborative coding and stuff, it's really good. Who here uses VS Code? All right, so we need to reload. Nate, you're always pushing me out of my comfort zone. All right, so this is the app.vue that I think he was talking about. apart from the default component generated by Vue CLI, we need more component or components, namely new quote.vu, quotes.vu, quote view. These components will add a new quote, display all quotes, and more so, be able to edit and delete quotes. Ready? Let's get to work. Proceed to create a source components folder, which will hold all the components we will create soon. Okay, so can somebody explain what he wants here? I'm supposed to go, am I supposed to go all the way down to this level? When he says proceed to create a .source components folder, is that in my existing project folder, or is that somewhere else? Oh, in the project. Okay. So I want to go back. And then, what's it called again? CD front and quote app.
So from my login that I looked at today,
Yeah, I don't know how to use that command line in Visual Studio Code yet. How do I do that?
the Apple News async push between fires.
Isn't it just like, so
It doesn't
in source,
go. So
CD auto completes on tab. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
kinda. So
Oh, just click create file. So I shouldn't do it in the, where am I now? CD source. Okay, I'm in source. And so I need to create a new folder. What is that again? Make dir components. Make dir components. Components. Okay. And then I want to create new files. Okay. So that's in here, right? New file. What am I creating? New file. Quote.view. New file. Quotes.view. And then new file. New quote.view. All right. I realize that the way I do things probably bugs the heck out of you folks. I know I'm not as fast. Okay. Install NPM modules. As we are required to make web quests, install Axios. Okay, so I need to go back. Wait, where am I? No. How do I, where am I? Yeah, I got CD front. Okay. Just so you know, Vue encourages you to have two-word component names like quote list instead of quotes. Oh, so the tutorial is leading me astray. Okay, let's install this though. Install Axios, save. Oh, there's that high severity vulnerability again. And npm install Vue router and save. All right, so now we're going to configure components, and to do that, I'm going to go here, I'm guessing. What I want to put this on the right. There we go. All right. So I'm looking for a template, div app. So I think he's saying I want to delete all this stuff, right? And then export default. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, delete all this too. And then in script, I'm just going to copy this because all right. Can I move this? Oh, no, I can't do that. Let's go here. Move this over here for now. All right, so we've done that. Now, new quote view. This component is responsible for adding new quotes. Whenever the form for posting a new quote is submitted, a function onSubmitted will be called and executed. Okay, so I guess I'm creating this file, right? Or editing this file. All right. So let's move this back over. This is new quote view. Part of me, I know it's tedious, but I want to type this out just so I can try to figure out what I'm doing. Ooh, this looks like utility-driven CSS. Access 12. And, okay, form. Submit dot prevent equals on submitted. Then div class form group label for content. Oop. And then why is he using B tag? And then we want label. And then break. This is messy ass HTML. We have to put a space there, right? Your quote. All right, text area name. And then ID, content, class, form, control, vModel equals quote content. Is vModel, is that from the back end that we did in Laravel, that quote content? I think so. Columns 80. So this is like creating that input, right? Rows. No, what's going on here? Rows. 6. All right, I get what's going on. And then we're going to close that text area. Close that div. What? Let's closing this div, right? Nope. Closing. No. Closing this div. All right. New div. This is the form group. And then we're going to go button, type, submit. So far, this makes sense. Button, success. And then submit. Nope. What the heck? Did I put a space here or something? Okay. And then close that div. How come I have spaces everywhere here now? And then I'm closing this form, right? And then closing this div. Closing this div. Closing the template. All right. And it looks like we're going to add some stuff here later, so I'll just put that in as a put that in for later.
And these are only happening on scheduled posts. So
Auto close tag.
there's a possibility that like the post is scheduling.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys. I realize that's just
So for example,
placeholder content.
these are published on schedule.
All right.
There's 2 jobs going
Thanks, Josh. I'll check out that extension later. What am I looking for here?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what you're saying is that 2 different servers could be getting different
All right.
data because of the caching that they're doing. Okay.
This function sends an HTTP request to the server Laravel backend with the quote data and stores it in the database. This pattern is similar to what we have in other components, as will be revealed soon. Okay, what am I? That's new quote view. But what's this for? New quote view.
It's not ideal.
Where am I supposed to put this? Is this back in app.view?
So the job scheduler,
Must be.
the job scheduler might be
Right?
right.
Am I right on that?
So memcaches might be grabbing data from that data set, but it doesn't have that data synced yet.
But am I editing app.view? Oh, still in new quote? Oh, I see.
But wouldn't that,
Now I'm filling in this.
wouldn't that lead to a bad response?
Oh, man. That's confusing.
Start the original. Like, if this is never even happening. Okay.
Still, okay.
I guess you don't have the right post ID. You don't
Import Axios from Axios. Export default and data return quote content. Okay, so this is from the back end, right? Okay. Oh,
This could be the issue here then, what you're saying. So like what happens is
quote content. Dun,
that it doesn't
dun.
pending. This always happens. And if it's not empty,
Wait a second. Nope, that's not right.
what happens is
Here, right? All right.
plugging this out.
Methods.
If server A writes this,
On submitted.
checks to see if it's pending, and it is, and it isn't. It is, so it says never mind, don't run it.
Yeah, Miguel,
Okay.
I should write some tutorials because, well, I guess the nice thing about all this is I have documentation of everywhere I got stuck. Everywhere from getting stuck in Vim to getting stuck with how they explain. It's kind of weird to put, isn't it kind of weird to hard code a complete URL like this? Localhost 8000 API quote. Why can't I just have a relative path there? Okay, what's going on here? Oh, what the hell? What's going on? What's going on? This quote content. X. So on submitted, you want to post API quote content. This is the quote content. Then response. Window location .href. I have no idea what this is doing. Response window location. Why is there a slash there? Okay. Okay, so that's done. And now this is for errors and looks like error. Console.log error. And why? There and there. Okay. I think I got it, right? Let's go back here. That redirects the user to the home page. Okay. Oh, I see. So after you submit, it goes like, it passes the content, you get a response, and then it redirects you to the home page. Otherwise, it's going to throw an error. Got it. Got it. Okay. Notice the URL endpoint being called by Axios within this onSubmitted method. Remember, the Laravel backend was started at the beginning of this tutorial. It is assumed that this application is running on localhost port 8000. All right. And now we're going to add the style. What is style scoped? Why scoped? What is that? Margin top, 40 pixels. By the way, folks, thanks for sticking around. This is way friendlier than Stack Overflow. All right, so now we've got that part. Beauty. Let's move on to quotes.view. This is the parent component for the quote component. Props defined here are used to pass down information. All right, so I'm going to copy this because it's just HTML. It's okay, I don't really feel the need to learn that, but I want to type out this part manually. So app quote v4 equal quote in quotes. Okay, someone's going to have to explain what's going on here. This is confusing. This is for quotes. Quote. We got a key. Quote ID. And then at quote deleted equals on quote deleted event And then we're going to close this app.quote thing. So it's going to, you click the button Get Quotes, and then, oh, and then it's going to show the quotes. Scoped means the styles you write there will only apply to the current component. Okay. Prevents CSS from leaking out and affecting other components. All right, that makes sense. All right, so let's close this div and close this template. So on get quotes will initiate a call to the API backend and return all the posted quotes as a response. This is being called after the instance has been mounted. By the way, this is a weird usability thing. I don't understand why. I mean, maybe it's cool for an educational perspective, but where's this demo? It's a weird behavior. Like you would just want to show the quotes. I don't know why you have to click that to show the quotes. There must be a way of doing that automatically in the future. Okay. This has been called after the instance has been mounted. Okay, so now, what am I doing now? Now I'm doing some script. Okay. So we're going to go script, type equal text babel. So we're importing the quote from quote.view, import Axios from Axios. Now we're going to export default data. We're going to return quotes. Got that. Methods. On get quotes. Axios get. So then it's gonna call this thing host 8000 API quotes. Then response. What is this thing? Is this giving me like an error real time or something? This dot quotes equals response dot data quotes. Holy Dinah. All right. Then this, then this. Then we're going to catch. And then there's an error. If there's an error, we're going to log it. And then close that up. Every time I need to close Rocket off, but I don't know why it keeps disable Rocket for, oh, that's just websites. Can't disable it on this app or something. Oh, here we go. Visual Studio. It has Visual Studio listed, but I think I need Visual Studio Code, right? Code. There we go. Hopefully that disables it. Okay, where the heck am I now? Error. On quote deleted constant position. This quotes find index element. What's going on here? Return element ID equals ID. And I don't know where I am anymore. This quotes splice position -1. All right, somebody explain this to me. This quote splice position. So, hey Sam, how's it going, man? Well, we figured out the back end. Now we're building the front end using Vue. The slice then removes it. Slice. When someone clicks the delete button on a quote, it will send the quote ID from the back end.
What would you call that? Like
Okay.
hash concurrency failure? Or what would you call it?
You then need to go through the array of quotes and find the index of the one you need to delete. Got it.
Okay.
And then you need to splice. The splice then removes it.
And then just gonna leave it there.
So you don't have to pull down the whole list of quotes again. Okay. When someone clicks the delete button on a quote, it will send the quote ID from the back end. You then need to go through the array of quotes and find the index of the one you need to delete. Is there a way I can model that in Postman? Nate? That delete thing? Like, delete, can I model that somehow?
Okay.
Or would that not be educational? I don't know if I've...
Yeah.
Okay.
Could we also then like
All right, so let's just go back to what I'm doing.
but this is right. Okay.
Okay, so position 1,
This is already when it's running, which is not the problem. Right?
done.
This is before, sorry. Right.
Mounted. Function. Quotes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Components. App. Quote. Quote.
I mean, I think 21.
Dun, dun, and then we'll close the script. Holy.
21. If you look at them, there's like no.
All right, so we got that done. Now we're moving on to quote.view. I'm guessing this is the last one. This is the child component of quotes component conditional declaration is used to toggle the editing mode. When the edit button is clicked, an edit method is called. An editing property from the view instance is set to true. On the other hand, the onCancel and onUpdate methods will set editing property to true after specific login for this function are carried out.
These are, you can see they're all pretty close.
All right, so this is the form. On click, update, save, cancel. Okay, that makes sense. And then we've got if editing.
It's not a perfect.
Qt content.
Yeah. And if I push these all now on their own,
Unclick, edit, unclick, delete. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that HTML because that pretty much makes sense to me. Let's go into writing the script. See if I can. I mean, of course, I only understand about 25% of what I'm typing, but default props Qt. Where have I seen that before?
So you're right here. So
Return.
So I'm a little confused. So this
Editing.
this thing here, the filter,
False.
and it does the set schedules in limit, right? And here I'm like logging something within that. It is running, right?
Okay. Turn editing false, and then edit value this Qt content methods on edit this editing equals true.
Would this not be output?
This edit value equals this Qt content.
Okay, gotcha.
On cancel, what are we going to do? We're going to go, this editing is false.
If you add a sleep here, would that change server A and B looking at it?
And then on delete, what are we going to do? This emit quote deleted. This Qt ID Axios delete, and then it's going to use that API to delete. Oh, I see. It's just going to append the quote ID to that URL. Then what are we doing? Response. I'm gonna log the response here. That makes sense. Where am I now? Catch the error somehow. Done. Oh, I misspelled Axios. You are right. Oh man, this is pair programming. Yeah, Dio Glanes. This is probably a beginner tutorial, I guess. I mean, this is my first tutorial I've ever done, so.
You could specify a data center, so you're only doing one.
Something's weird here. On delete. Then response catch. I don't get what. Oh, here it is. I see. Okay, I was just missing the. And then we want on update. We're gonna do all this. This editing equals false. This qt content equals this edit value. Axios put HTTP local host 1000 API quote this qt ID again.
Because this is whitelisted. Yeah, here.
What's going on here?
Okay.
I don't. This qt.
Yep.
Something's weird here.
We already know this doesn't happen yet.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Thanks, guys. I was like, I didn't understand what I'd done. That makes sense. Okay. This QTID. So then content,
Yeah, I think deferred
this edit value.
same thing later. It doesn't really help at all.
Okay. Then
Two-way job that would actually. Now you retry to
response equals console. I think we're getting close here, aren't we? Response. Okay, and then we're gonna catch error console.log error. And let's figure this out here. We got this. I don't know why do we have this here? No. Console log error there.
for all their schedule posts to make sure they all have like a 1 to 2 minutes between them.
What is going on? Delete that. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's just copy these styles. Quickly see what's going on here. Quote display block. All right.
Okay, I can do that. I'll ask them. They might say no.
All right. So now I need to edit the index file. Where the heck is that? There it is. I think I know what's going on here. It's just linking to Bootstrap, and then we're creating a div for the app. Makes sense. Save. earlier we cleaned up this file by getting rid of the default contents. Now fill it.
So my solution was, I looked at everything and I'm like, man, 100 template part of all this, like that's a ton. And for like every time an attach is created.
Now fill it in with this.
And it's just that, right? So what happens is like,
Okay, so this is the HTML. I can see what's going on there.
so my solution was
Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste this, speed it along.
would cache the transient template.
What's going on? Script.
And then it would use that function to get that.
Don't forget that we had made use of custom HTML tags with our view files. All these component tags and routes will be managed by Source.js. So open the file and fill in the contents below. Main.js. Import app from there. Okay. How much longer do we have here? I got to get going. Now, if we attempt to post a quote from our front-end app, we will be redirected to the home page, but the quote will not be saved. Inspecting the browser reveals what the error is. Should we try that? Where is it? What is it? Localhost 88 new quote. Quote. Didn't compile. What's going on here? Localhost 88.
Get me the image. If it's this image, do this, do this, do this, and this, and all 100 of these.
Need to run the server. Don't I already have it running? How do I do that? How do I run the server for the front end?
The part that was this is the part that's running 100 times. This checking to see some options.
But
is checking to see this.
remove line 1 in main.js.
And this was the part that happened 100 times. And then it's And then it was
Okay. Oh, can't resolve Sass loader. Uh-oh, I was supposed to install Sass.
I don't think it's I think so here's I don't think it was necessarily a piece. I think it was the amount of times it was doing it. So you think that would
What should I do? Remove the language from that component. How do I do that?
There's remote calls. In New Relic, it didn't
What do you mean remove the language?
so it was saying like let's go to New Relic and see if it'll show up.
Go to app.view and the style section.
It's already here.
Oh, I see. So just remove that. Oh, there we go. Now it's running.
So I was going to
Okay. And
where would you go?
what do I want to do? New quotes. Hey, does this work? Supposed to open console or something? Okay, so this is what he said was going to happen. Just before you get scared, it's interesting to affirm that we had this error coming. In this application, we were trying to create a direct connection between two different domains. Technically, it is generally not allowed to have two different applications with different domain names exchanging data. This is by default a form of security, but since we are building an API backend, we will have to turn off this protection in order to allow our front end to communicate effectively. So our goal is to be able to target all API routes from a different domain. In order to achieve this, we must create a new middleware, register it, and eventually attach the middleware to our routes or routes. We can read more about Laravel middlewares here. Creating a middleware in Laravel application quite easy. All right, so let's go back here. And I'm assuming I go back to the back end, right? Wait, I want back. Okay. And then PHP artisan make middleware cores. Oh, I got to kill the server first. And do I want to kill this one too? All right. Middleware created successfully. Now is the convenient moment to open up the newly created middleware and add the logic to accept incoming HTTP requests from the front end quote app. All right, so new window. And I want, let's open backend. And let's put this over here. Front. Oh wait, no. No. I still want the. Wait a second. What am I opening? Is this in the back end or the front end? Cores.php. Cores. Oh, here we go. Okay. Closure class.
So I felt like doing any caching within the template.
Okay. Thanks, Nate. Class. So we're gonna public function handle request closure. Turn. So this is just setting up some. Here, HTTP headers were set to allow the front-end application to gain permission to access resources from the back-end. Now we have added the required logic to the created middleware. Laravel needs to know that a new middleware exists. So go to kernel. Kernel, that one there, right? And I'm looking for protected middleware. And I need to add this here. Now it should all work. All right, so let's test this out, right? Oh, now I got to rerun everything. All right, so let's go back here. Start the server. And then how do I get this thing running again? Do I need to?
Which is not great, but here's where it's at.
That's running. How do I get view running again?
Index.php, which is a weird.
I can't remember.
Call the front page. You should be using front.php, right? But they use index.php. Well, no, this is a premium block.
npm run serve.
So they're just adding their crap.
Okay.
So this is
Let's go back here. How do we run this thing? Run. npm install. No, we'll set up. To npm run dev.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if there's kind of a natural softening effect.
There we go.
So that,
Beauty. All right, so get quotes. Those are those ones I did before. Can I delete stuff yet? Nope. New quotes. Does this work yet?
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so I think delete wasn't working, but but it looks like I'm at the end of the tutorial. So I'll have to figure out why delete doesn't work. Maybe another time, because I don't think you have the API endpoints written. Oh. I'll have to figure that out another time. All right, folks, thanks for showing up again. This was good. How long we going? Hour and 30 minutes. Dang. Thanks again for everyone that showed up. Where's my chat again? Got all you folks. Nate, Josh, Simon, Ozzy, Yoraso, Miguel, Dio, is it Dio Glanes? Brett Kelly, Metal Blue, Pat, Josh, Duncan. I know I'm going to miss some people. Darian. I think that's most everybody that stuck around. Thanks for showing up. And yeah, we'll do this again another time. And also, thanks for helping me test out this mic.